Nate's trying to focus.
Wait.
Oh no! What did he do?
What just happened?
What just happened?
Dave Portnoy sucks at playing poker. What did we learn from the WSOP 2025? GG Poker allowing cheaters back, and there's another World Series of Poker in 2025? What? All of this and more on...
You're a champion.
Hi, I'm Ryan Depaulo. Welcome back to the DGen Debrief. With the dust barely settled on a record-breaking World Series of Poker, where 130 bracelets were awarded, they are, for the 5th year in a row, deciding to make the jewelry even more meaningless, having 2 additional online-only WSOPs, and they're being run this fall, giving away an additional 63 bracelets combined. There's a GG International Series and an online domestic series. There's WSOP Europe, and then you add in WSOP Bahamas. When you combine it all, that's a total of 226 bracelets. Seen more fucking bracelets than Burger King crowns in my life this year. They're just everywhere, and it all started going downhill. We all know the elephant in the room. Every year they're having these online series now since 2020. It's like cleaning fees at Airbnb. Are you really gonna milk that because COVID? All right, well, I'm playing all of them, but if you're wondering, there's about 450 rings given out a year. You should feel like shit for not having one. Bracelets are so not rare that 2 people have won them besides me at my house. In Harrah's Biloxi, if you get 10K reward tier credits on any Wednesday in January, you get one as well. What's that, bro? Oh, you don't know what happened in WSOP 2025 because you were in rehab under the ocean in Iraq? That's very specific. But you know what? Let's help our brother out. Let's do a little rapid fire of the headlines from WSOP 2025.
Called a race with Queen 10, honey.
Mike Mizrachi, aka The Grinder, won the 50K Poker Players Championship, which is accurately titled, being the event all pros respect the most, and he won it for the 4th time. For sure, the #1 headline of this series was his 4th win of 19 years that they've run it. And you know, it was already cool to see legends doing legend shit, especially a type 1 Jew, you know, the cool Israeli tough kind, as opposed to type 2 Kessler type, like the locks is making me nauseous. And you're not gonna believe this, he made a pretty deep run in the main event also. He actually final table. You know, he actually won. He won the main event out of this many people. And the PPC, it doesn't matter, it's a lot less people. So every year the WSOP awards one player the prestigious title of Player of the Year. It's a rich tradition that started all the way in 2004, where D-Negs won the inaugural one. Now this year, the Grinder clearly won because he took down the PPC in main event, which never happened before. So nothing really to report here. Oh, at the buzzer, Wario wins. What? That's not Wario. That's Sean Deeb. Wow. Now, everyone was up in arms, obviously, that Mike Mizrachi didn't win the Player of the Year because in everyone's mind, he's the fucking Player of the Year. Why didn't he win? Well, it's not a vote system. It's an objective point system. It's a formula that every year, D-Neg spends the entire month of April tweaking more than he does sleeping. And also, he tweaks the formula. But it's just a formula based on, like, how many cashes to how deep the runs. Now, Mike had 12 cashes. Sean Deeb had 24. Sean Deeb won in the 100K PLO. He had some other deep runs, but the 100K PLO isn't fucking titled the MVP event like the Poker Players Championship or main event. It's just crazy. This is clearly the year of the Grinder. Everyone will remember it as the year of the Grinder. And even though his banner will be up there, every year from now on, when people look at the picture of Sean Deeb, that everyone's gonna look at that and think, he gained that weight back fast. Mike Mizrachi didn't even finish 2nd in the WSOP Player of the Year. He finished 3rd, and I understand it's an award for the whole series, but what are those titles of PPC and main event if not that? This is the poker double crown that we will never see again. We'll get to who is 2nd in a bit. Fantasy scoring, though, had it right. There's a massive 25K entry fantasy poker league that D-Negs organizes, and then there's also a $500 one run by ODB. Anyway, the scoring there had, correctly in my opinion, Mike Mizrachi first with like 400 something points, then Deeb with like 300 something, then the rest. And that's where poker players are willing to bet and put their money. So that's really what should say something. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because Player of the Year is like American foreign policy. No matter what, the Jews are going to win. The writer of that joke tells me there is no proof that Sean Deeb is Jewish. But Mike, obviously, the Grinder is busy. He has his family. He's a DGen just celebrating the win. I don't think he cares about any of this. Plus, he's managing a massively successful app, which I didn't realize how many people were on there. But I was told by a friend that it's a way to find home games in your area. And so I downloaded the app, but I didn't have such success with it as much as a lot of people said they did. Every guy on there seemed to want to play heads up only, and I got in the ass many times and swallowed cum. Benny Glazer won 3 fruity little mixed game events and won 3 bracelets. That's super impressive. He's a second place finisher and player of the year. But what's even more impressive is winning 3 bracelets and people still don't give a shit. No, I'm kidding, and congrats to Benny. I'm super happy for him. And he's British, so you know what that means.
Free. Tax free. I'm giving cash. $300,000 tax free from the UK. I'm not just American.
These fucking dickheads want to tax our tea and shit after we leave the country, but they could send their own dickheads over and you play for free? Fuck you, Britain. Leo Margetts became the first woman at the main event final table since 1995 when Barbara Grungerson did the same feat, and she's hot. The problem is, though, she won $1.5 million. And you know, how many Louis Vuitton tampons can you buy at once, lady? I just hope she has a husband who show her how to spend it. Sheena Okamoto, another lady, won the $1,000 Ladies Championship now 2 years in a row, making her the first woman to do that since Susie Grungerson did it in the 1990s. Wow. But winning a ladies tournament in the 90s is like saying you won a spelling bee at an Insane Clown Posse concert. Women can do everything men can do at the poker table, though. Even angling. Lexi Gavin got herself in a bunch of fucking heat after putting out footage of her demanding that the burn card become her card because she got a set.
Can we see the flop, please? No.
Pay attention to the game, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I knew what you did.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
No.
What are you doing, dealer?
No.
What is going on?
Okay, so there was a 7 on the flop. Yeah.
Okay. That is correct.
Thank you. That was a thing. But we doubled, yay.
Now, Lexi's nice, no shots to her and Bob, but after all the angry tweets and comments, she did feel bad and offered to pay back the guy who she cheated his buy-in. And that's one nice thing, really, about female poker players. Even when they maybe cheat, they always try to give the money back. Thanks, Robbie. 2 players named Jesse Yaganuma and James Carroll received a lifetime ban from the WSOP after they were caught colluding heads up, which is as not a thing as creating or destroying matter. You cannot collude heads up. I know a lot of you fucking Alabama dickheads think you can. You cannot. No one's getting cheated, but the game integrity. Shut the fuck up. But who really knew that cheating at a table with about 6 cameras, live commentators, online audience, and millions of dollars at play would get you caught? What happened was there was $1 million promo where Jesse, from an external promo run by another poker site, if he won, would get $1 million. And the two are friends. And they said, hey, let's instead of split up $2 million, split up $3 million. Duh, would you fucking get a lifetime ban from the World Series of Poker in exchange for $500,000? Unless you're D-Negs or maybe Sean Deeb watching this video, you fucking better or your wife will divorce you. So yeah, I'd say it's worth it, but it sucks they got banned. If you want to know more about this chip dump and how they tried to pull it off and how he came back from a 10-1 chip lead or whatever, heads up, go over to CoinPoker's YouTube channel and watch the DGen debrief over there I made while I was in YouTube jail. Now, no vloggers had a good series, and that's mostly due to the fact that we aren't good at poker, especially Rampage, though, who lost $132K, which made me $6,000 personally because I cross-booked him as part of my genius fade my friends so nobody will like me strategy. Now, early in the series, the main headline grabber is about Martin Cabril, the autist tanking, act like he's cheating, shit talker, delay, monster troll, was everywhere. He was at every table. And maybe due to Stockholm Syndrome, maybe because he got funnier, we started warming up to the guy. And 90% of the way through the series, he was becoming a darling in our hearts. Martin even finished 4th in the Player of the Year, and he won the mini-main event just when we were going to accept his antics. Will Kassouf re-emerged to make his once-per-decade run, saying to Martin, hold my meth pipe, and put on a clinic in making everybody fucking hate him. Hate him.
If you got it, you got it. It's a cooler. I'm all in. I'm polarizing. Either the absolute coconuts, nuts, or 9 high. And it's not 9 high, that's all I'm saying. Hold any bricks about.
And put a silencer on things.
Once or twice. Hang on. Floor, can we run it twice if we agree? 2 players. Run it twice. It comes a club.
He was the worst. It was so egregious. I cannot even do it justice. Again, check over on CoinPoker's YouTube channel. Repeating his own memes. Like, how could I be if I yelled parkour every time I won a hand at the poker table? He was so fucking annoying. He got banned from all WSOP events for the rest of the year, which normally wouldn't matter, but that means he's missing over 1,400 more events. He was interviewed on the Poker News podcast a couple weeks ago and said he wasn't on drugs in a way that makes it seem like he was 100% on drugs.
Was there any substances, that sort of thing?
I saw those questions
questions, and it makes me laugh, even though it's a serious issue, shouldn't laugh about it. There's no drugs whatsoever. They're all discussing now. All these Class A drugs experts are saying, oh, could have been cocaine. I can't be cocaine. He was on the feature table 2 hours. He'd have a come down. He needs to do another line after 1 hour. Oh, it wasn't speed. Speed, same thing. He needs to do another line. Oh, it wasn't that. Oh, it could be amphetamine. No, it's not strong enough. The way he was talking, 100 miles an hour like I'm doing now. They concluded, all these Class A drug experts on X, Twitter, that I was on meth.
It sounds like he has every sentence pre-checked, like when you're playing online and you can just collect fold before it gets to you. Whatever, good game, Will. I'll see you in 9 years when you fall off the stim wagon again. The WSOP unveiled a vlogger rewards program that offers serious incentives for content creators who can generate traffic. So it looks like I'll be going to Armenia with a rag full of chloroform and try to find some
traffic like views, bro.
What? Oh, the vloggers could get shit. Coin, I'm not trying to cheat on you. Everybody use code RDP, monthly free roll, code RDP, CoinPoker, play from the US. I already got fired once. All right, let's get to some current news. Barstool Sports, AKA The View for guys who say stuff like, yo, this red pepper hummus is actually low-key fire, hosted what some are calling the worst poker performance since the last time Rampage played. Legendary pizza Jew, the Kessler kind, Dave Portnoy, took on one of his employees and friend to the channel, aka I have his phone number, we had lunch sometimes, Barstool Nate, in a 20K heads-up match streamed with $100, $200 blinds. A little background on Barstool Nate. He's one of Barstool Poker's guys, and he co-hosted Barstool's poker podcast, Cracking Aces. He has $65,000 in tournament earnings, and he gets backed by members of the Barstool office. Dave Portnoy, the owner and operator of Barstool Sports, has played poker twice in 15 years, which I didn't believe until I saw him shuffle his chips.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to do 10.
We know Nate's raising how much. How
This is the beauty of poker, because even with making amazing plays like folding trips, and he did this.
2,800 in the pot. How much does Dave go for here?
This would be an overbet spot.
Nate's trying to focus.
Wait. Oh no. What did he do? What just happened?
What just happened?
Oh no, he had 3 nines.
It's fine. Yeah, I was hoping you were gonna bet.
What happened?
Dave still managed to win the match. Nate, how? What? Well, it is with great sadness to show you that a friend of the channel is the operator behind the worst fold in poker history.
Where the food stamps at?
Well, I feel sometimes. Oh dear, this is problems.
7.
Bet 7.
Raise it.
Roadblock.
One ways.
He just calls.
Just calls. Turn 10 of clubs.
Turn could slow Dave down here.
1,000.
Another 1K from Dave. River 3, 7,400 now in the pot. He checks once more. Might just stick to the 1K, huh?
Yeah, yes. Just
He
1K
thinks
at a
he's
time.
good.
Insanity. You're so confident in this. Flop a set?
Easier for us to say to see a
No
card.
way I'm good here.
He's playing so defensive.
Yeah.
He's not folding.
This.
No, I refuse to even consider that he's actually considering folding.
Do you know what I have by now?
I think I have an idea.
If he folds, this is one of the worst folds I've ever seen in my life. That's the worst.
How? How do you... And Dave takes the...
It's the worst fold in the history of poker.
Eat that one up, Austin.
This is painful to watch, Nate. You're the biggest bro conglomerate's poker correspondent. What the actual fuck, dude? You make us look like pussies. Do not fold kings ever, regardless of context. I don't care if it's a fucking four. I don't care if they show you your beat. The whole stream, though, felt like an office party at a bowling alley, and there's this one guy, Craig, in the office who fucking loves bowling. He brings his gloves, his ball, his miserable wife. He talks about in the office his bowling and how good he is, his bowling league, this and that. And they finally have this office party at the bowling alley, and he bowls an 87, loses to the TikToker intern, and kills himself in the bowling alley parking lot. The crazy thing about this, though, you know, is the fold wasn't even the cringiest part of the stream. Watch this clip of Nate pitching an idea to his completely uninterested boss.
So what we could do is like bring in 9 people and film for like 12 hours in a day. And then we just have 12-hour long episodes that we could just put out every week.
Film for how long?
You know, played 9-handed or 8-handed, whatever, like this, cash game. And then you just put out an episode a week.
Film for how long?
It's like how like high stakes poker was back in the day, or poker after dark. We could do that. Like,
I understand that we could do it.
Dave seems like he'd rather watch his mom beg for mercy than hear Nate's content bitches. Anyway, that was so depressing. Let me clean up your palate with something a little more cheerful. So Nate went on to lose the match when he ran into the nuts with his top pair, and then he went on to give an equally uncomfortable post-game interview.
We are going to go bet this on either one roulette, spin it. He's not pressuring me. A one-handed blackjack. If I win it, I get the money that I win and he'll get his money back. Because I really don't want to take his money. Sometimes you have to teach people a lesson. And that's what I had to come here to do.
Yeah, so he played very poorly for an hour and then he figured out how to raise and he played pretty well for the last couple hours. And I folded kings versus him.
We got guys in the office sponsoring this guy in Vegas. That should be a crime.
Now, Nate, look, not trying to go after you. You're friend to the channel, acquaintance. I'm not trying to burn too many bridges here, but you have the charisma of a potato. Let's be real. You've run pretty good to even be in this position, so let's not bitch. Let's not say we didn't run well. Let's go back to the drawing board, look in the mirror, how we can reevaluate, not lash out at everybody and say you didn't punt. You know, you're in a good position. You're blessed. Hashtag blessed. So, also, he got mad at me one time because I texted him that I thought he bought Twitter followers.
What up? It's the Trooper.
Oh, what's that? Oh my God, it's time for the Trooper moment of the week, even though we haven't had a video in months. Now, Trooper has yet to respond to my latest vlog where I showed some team members of mine going to his meetup games just for fun. You can see some of that here.
What up? It's the Trooper.
But the most recent evidence we have from him is this.
This is CoinPoker's code RDP Trooper moment.
I just flopped top 2 against bottom set and lost my stack. I'm down 400 for the night. I definitely do not enjoy poker the way I once did. There was a time when I loved it. I loved making the vlog, but it's just not what it once was.
Now look, honestly, this is the last update we have from him. This bit might be hard to keep going because Trooper seems to be done vlogging and maybe living.
Got some teriyaki turkey action going. What do you know about teriyaki turkey?
What do I know about teriyaki turkey? I know you shouldn't eat it in a running car in the garage. What the fuck? How do you do a vlog update in the equivalent of like in the bath with a toaster plugged in? Like, does he not know that's the most cozy way to off yourself? But Trooper, he's a true emo. He loves to do this to us. He threatens us to stop making videos, and then he comes right back again, blah, blah, blah. He can't quit us, and I can't quit you, Troop. I actually can't tell if he's edging all of us fans or if he's edging on the roof of the Westgate. Good luck with your advantage play. And if you're watching this, which I guarantee you will be at some point, look, man, the world needs you. The black dudes who go to your meetup game, they need you. There's nowhere else in Vegas they can play 1-3 and watch you eat pizza, dude.
Just one pizza, just for him, that he kept getting up from the table and like grabbing slices from, but it was not in any way to be interpreted as a community pizza. That was Trooper's Pizza, 100%.
Please hang on. And if not for you, do it for us.
Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
Now, he doesn't deserve any applause. He called with King Jack,